Hi guys. It's been a while.
Like a week. I
Yeah.
look really tired.
We look rough. It's been a long day.
Alright, we haven't made a video since Sunday.
Yeah, not too much this week.
Let's see. Monday, I had a banana chocolate muffin in the morning that was really good. I wrote it down. That's how I know.
And then
I didn't do anything in Italian. We had like regular class.
we just had our regular class for photography.
We had a critique.
That was Tuesday.
No,
it was
that was Monday.
That was Monday.
I'm like, I wrote it down. Yeah, we had a critique on Monday.
Yeah. And then that was pretty much it.
I watched a lot of Big Bang Theory this week. Like a whole
Yeah.
season. And a half.
I've listened to most of it.
That was pretty much it Monday.
Yeah.
We didn't really do anything. Sunday night we watched The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it was really good. I liked it.
She'd never seen it. Who hasn't seen The Breakfast Club? Like, are you kidding me?
Well, now I can say I've seen it. So.
Let's see. The next day in my Italian class I watched Shrek, which I was really happy about because I know like every word of the American version, so it was pretty fun. Photography sucked that day. That was the day where like we just had so much to do. There was like all this slideshows.
I hate our slideshows in photography. They go forever.
Well, it's because she just drags everything on. She's so nice.
She's a great teacher.
But when she
She's
talks,
a nice person.
Yeah, she's not the best
She's not a
teacher.
great teacher, but she's a nice person.
Yeah, she's real cool.
She knows what she's talking about, like when it comes
Yeah.
to photography.
She just is never in the classroom.
But
Like, she leaves the classroom every day.
yeah, and it's always when you need her to.
Like, every time I walk out of the dark room, she's gone. Every time. And it, like, a lot of people have been getting really frustrated. Because a couple of people have talked to me about it.
Our next project, like our last one we just did, was about blur
Hated it.
and freezing things. It was horrible.
Miserable. Least favorite thing I've done in this class.
We ran around Italy. For
Um,
hers.
Our next project is Surrealism, which I also don't like.
I don't like it either.
Some people, like, love it. I just don't really like it. Let's see. Oh, my Italian teacher, her family, like, she married into a family that owns a vineyard, and her wine is, like, really, really good. So I decided I wanted to get some for when my mom was here, and I had asked her beforehand how much it all was, and she was like, oh, the Chianti Classico is €17, which is pretty pricey, but it's, like, the best.
It's
and
really,
then,
really good.
And then, the rosé that I really like is only like €6, and I was like, well, I'll just take a bottle of both, splurge because it's delicious. And she only charged me €13 for all of it. I was so happy. She was like, oh, I get a family discount. And I was like, awesome. Yeah. Then we had Gusta Pizza on Tuesday.
So gummy.
And we got gelato, and I got a Nutella waffle.
Yeah, we made like a little late night trip.
My Nutella waffle was the messiest.
It like was melting everywhere because like they like literally had this pump and like
Well,
were like pumping.
Well, first they like cook the waffle. That's why it was all melted because
Yeah.
the waffle was hot, and it was like on my face,
Like it was all over, and I was like, check.
everywhere, on my shirt. At one point, it was on my leg, and I was like, "What is happening?"
I like looked over later on. And she's like licking like her stuff. She's just like.
And we watched 16 Candles, and then I made her watch all the classics. And then what else did we do? Tuesday, that was it. Wednesday,
class.
we had class. Wednesday sucked. It was really boring.
I don't think we did anything else really on Wednesday.
No, we didn't do anything Wednesday. It was just class all day. I got to leave class really early, though. I left photography like an hour into the class. I was like, I have nothing else to do. And she was like, oh, you can leave then. And then Thursday was my birthday. I'm 20. So old. And let's see, when I woke up, I got this croissant that had cream in it, and it was like, what did I say that it was like? What's the filling of those donuts? Custard, thank you. It was like custard in a croissant, so it was really, really good. And then my Italian teacher took us to a music store so I could buy an opera CD for Abby, and I got her a really nice one. And the Italian teacher was like, I'm jealous, I want that CD. And then I cooked myself lunch because, I don't know, I felt like it. And then in photography class, we had another critique, and
We left after that.
no, we dyed our photos.
Oh, we did the photos. Yeah.
We dyed our photos, and then I was like, I have nothing else to do. And she was like, go enjoy your birthday. So we left and then got ready and went out to eat at this place called Agua Due, which is a weird name.
Yeah.
Water of Two. I don't know. But it was really good. We got, like, pastas and steaks and
like,
desserts.
They came, like, 5 pastas was our sampler, and then 3 different steaks, and then 4 desserts, and we, like, her and I split a meal. Like, split the whole thing. It was so yummy.
And then, that was pretty much, oh, and I got a cannoli. But my cannoli guy wasn't there, and I was really sad.
I know.
It's always the same guy, and he knows me because he says I'm difficult. I am difficult.
She is. She really is.
And then that was it on my birthday. And then, because I was, I had some wine and I fell asleep. And then today we decided to go to Via Regia because I wanted to do something for my birthday, but I had classes. So we're like, we'll go the day after your birthday. So we wake up.
We woke up early.
Well, yeah, but we didn't leave early.
I know.
We get up and we're like, okay, let's eat a big breakfast so that we don't spend a lot of money there, and blah, blah, blah. So the person who's in charge of us, Richard, I told him we had no idea what we were doing and that we'd probably need help. So we get there and we have no idea what we're doing. The machine wouldn't take cash, so I try and use my card and it declines my card that I've been using for 5 weeks. And then we finally found a machine, and it, like, takes cash, and we finally figure it out, and our train is leaving in, like, 2 minutes, and we're like, well, we don't know where our train is, because none of these signs make sense. So then we finally find our train, and we get on it, and we're like, yay, we made it to the right train! We met, like, this really nice guy who was like, yeah, I used to work on cruise ships in California.
He helped us out. He was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, this is where we're going, you're on the right train. So then all of a sudden they start making this announcement, and then the guy, like, throws his hands in the air, and we're like, what's happening? Because they were only making it in Italian at first, and he was like, there's an accident, we have to get off the train, and then we're going to take a bus to Pisa, or then we're going to take a bus to some place to get on a train to Pisa, then get on another train to where you have to go, and we're like, what? So I try calling Richard, and he doesn't answer. We're lost. We have no idea where we are. They kicked us off the train. No one's helping us.
There were so many people at the station.
Because, like, 8 trains had to evacuate, not just ours. And all of these, like, 500 people are all trying to crowd on all of the buses, so we're not getting on a bus. And finally, I, like, go up to the front, and I'm ready to just go back to Florence. And I'm like, I just want to exchange my ticket, and I want to go back to Florence. And he's like, oh, no, the train is working now. You leave now. And I'm like, okay. So then we go to get on this train, and 800 people are trying to get on one train that's already full. So we're, like, throwing bows and pushing people to get on this train, and we get, like, put in this little room where the bathroom is, and it's hot.
There was, like, 5 of us crammed in this little room.
Yeah. So then we finally get to, like, Pisa, and then we get on the right train, and then we finally actually got to Via Regia.
It was gorgeous. Like, the view was fantastic from the water.
Yeah, when you were in the water, the view was, like, mountains. Yeah, it was cool. So, yeah, that was our wonderful experience of the trains.
The ride home was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
We didn't have any technical difficulties with that. Though we feel like we're kind of pros with the train stations now.
We only had to get on and off, like, 8 trains.
Yep.
Like, are you kidding? And everyone who watches these, well, most people who watch these probably know how I am. I was livid. I am my father's daughter, and I was getting ticked off. I was done. I was like, this is freaking stupid. I was, like, getting mad. And the guy at the front kept, like, when we finally figured out where we had to go, he was, like, laughing at me because I was getting so angry.
She kept, like, she made, like, multiple trips towards this area to go talk to the guy.
It was just ridiculous. And, like, no one spoke English, and you can only... I've literally had 3 weeks of Italian, so I really don't know what I'm saying. And all we've really learned how to do is buy things. So,
yeah.
It was great. When we got there, though, it was nice, and we just hung out for a bit.
We tanned. And then I went in the ocean for the first time.
And then the waves got too high, and I thought sharks were going to eat us, so we had to get out of the water.
We got out of the water.
Sharks really freaked me out. So, yeah, that was our days. I don't think we forgot anything. We probably did. We probably forgot something. We always forget something, and then like, oh, I know what we forgot. So we get back after this long, stressful day, and I go to hang out my stuff to dry. And I'm hanging up my bathing suit top, and then I go to hang up my short or my bathing suit bottoms, and it doesn't click, and they just fall. Nope, not onto the street where I could run down and grab them. Onto the balcony below us, where I don't think anyone's living. So I walked down there and knocked on the door, and no one answered. So I just lost a pair of bathing suit bottoms, and I only had one pair with me.
So when eventually someone moves into that apartment, they're gonna open up their balcony door and be like, "Oh, bathing suit bottoms."
Hopefully they're a size small, because there's a free pair of bathing suit bottoms for you. My life. At least I had a good birthday.
Yes.
Today, I was a little angry. I was done with it.
She munched on her Cheerios.
Yeah. I was like, I'm angry. I like took my towel out and like sat down and went and got a Coke, and I was like, I'm just gonna eat my Cheerios. And we're going home, and
Well, we had a time limit set. Like, if we weren't getting on a bus by this time,
we didn't listen to the time limit because the first time limit was 11:50. We were there until 2 o'clock, so the time limit didn't really go so well.
Yeah.
But yep. Oh well. The word of the day is mi relaxo, which is I relaxed. I relax, which is what I'm going to do now.
Yep.
Mi relaxo. I relax. Because the next few days are going to be super stressful. We have a 5-page single-space paper to write. I have an Italian speech to give, and an Italian final, and a final photography project to do.
Yep. Our lives.
I haven't even started the 5-page paper. It's due Tuesday morning.
Yep.
It's going to be great. And it's going to be 102 degrees tomorrow.
So we're just going to sit at school.
So, yep, we'll be back making videos probably Tuesday when classes are over. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Sorry for the long video of me ranting about my angriness at the trains. Ugh. Bye, guys.
Bye.